Commenting with Google Plus sucks. But commenting with Reddit is awesome. So head on over to Reddit and leave a comment on this video. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more of the battle for Wesnoth. In the previous episode, we went through the tutorial and managed to keep all of our units alive. But now, the real game begins. We're going to be playing a campaign. And this campaign is the tale, or a tale of two brothers. Now, I invite you to listen to some fantastic music. I'm going to leave some links in the description box and also in the comment section below of some music I recommend. Right now, I have Skyrim playing in the background, and I should say the music from Skyrim, the official soundtrack, and Dragonborn is playing right now, which is the theme song, and it's extremely appropriate for a game of this wonderful battling and victory, hopefully. So I invite you to listen along with some music of your own. So, A Tale of Two Brothers. I wanted to show you some of the other campaigns. There are numerous campaigns. Some of these campaigns have been created by the fan community for the Battle for Wesnoth. I'm going to mention this in pretty much every episode for people who are just dropping in. The Battle for Wesnoth is free. It's open source. You can download it at wesnoth.org. I chose The Tale of Two Brothers simply because it's the shortest. Many of these are pretty long, like 24 scenarios, 18 scenarios. And so I chose A Tale of Two Brothers because it just has 4 scenarios. It'll still take us, based upon my my previous playthrough of this off camera, I think it'll take us about 14 or 16 episodes to get through A Tale of Two Brothers, which has 4 scenarios. Anyway, I just wanted to let you see some of these wonderful campaigns that are here, and to just, really let you know that this is a community project, and a fine one indeed. For this one, A Tale of Two Brothers, an evil mage is threatening the small village of Magre and its inhabitants. The village's mage sends to his warrior brother for help, but not all goes as planned. Can you help? Well, we're going to see. The other reason, and also the other reason I chose this is because it's novice level, and I'm pretty much still a novice. They have the novice ones here at the top, and then down here is intermediate level, and then these are expert levels, which I wouldn't even begin to mess with. So that's another reason. Out of all the novice ones, this one was the one that had the shortest amount of scenarios. So we could have a nice, quick, short play of this game. Difficulty level. I don't care. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm going to be a horseman. Beginner. These are the beginning screens for Wesnoth. They show the story, and so I will read through it for you. The remote freehold of Magra is in the western reaches of the kingdom of Wesnoth. Wait, let's try that again. I can read. The remote freehold of Magra in the western reaches of the kingdom of Wesnoth was once a peaceful place. Its inhabitants, largely unaware of the comings and goings of the wider world. Wars and rumor of wars touched them not until the day a dark mage settled in the region and began seeking sacrifices for his evil summonings. I hate when that happens. You go over, you welcome him to the neighborhood, he turns you into a goat. It's very rude. Skeletons and zombies killed cattle and fired fields. Fear and obey Mordak the mage, they cried in fell voices as they did their foul deeds. People vanished from isolated farmsteads. Men and women began to fear the night, and their children even the bright day. But the nearest lord was more than a day's ride distant, and messengers sent to seek his aid did not return. There was a man named Baran who had shown talent as a mage when he was young. Gone to the great academy on the Isle of Alduin. Isn't that awesome? I believe Wesnoth was made long before Skyrim. I have no idea if this is a homage to Skyrim, but it's pretty neat to find Alduin here. And returned to his magic in the land where he was born. The people looked to him for help and leadership. He found weapons half forgotten from the times of their sires and grandsires hanging in many houses, and bade the villagers to take them down and clean and oil them. He set the smiths of Magre to making spearheads and axe blades for the rest. Now Baran had a brother named Arvith, who also had left Magre to seek his fortune, and had become the leader of a small band of horsemen who hired out as guards to merchant caravans. Fortunate it was for all that when Baran was but an apprentice mage, he had made a pair of amulets for himself and his brother, with which they might call each other when in dire need. Baran sent out that call. I also want to take notice of the wonderful artwork, and I believe it's different for each campaign. There's different type of artwork depending on who created the campaign. Excerpt from the journal of Baran of Magre. If I could but face this Mordak, I think my magic might prove stronger than his. But he bides in the hills, well guarded by his servants, and I muster frightened peasants to fight his minions with blades and sticks. I need my brother. He always had a better head for battle than I. Will he heed the call? I do not know if he has kept the amulet. We have not spoken since that evil day at Toan Carrick. If he will not come for me, perhaps he will return to aid our village in its hour of desperate need. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. So this will show you the title screen for it, this particular scenario, rooting out a mage. And it will show you where we're fighting, or where the first battle is. And you can see that from the little red swords. My mouse is here. And the little red swords here. And as the story progresses, you'll see where you travel in the world, which is a very neat little touch. Heeding the call of his amulet, Arvith gathered such men as he could and hurried to Magre to help Baran. This takes us into the game world now, and the first little opening scene. Greetings, brother, and welcome home. Arvith says, "Hail." Is that all, Arvith? I understand, but... You called, and I came. Be content with that. What ails Magre? Or I should say Magre. A dark mage has come upon us. His creatures will call him Mordak. They have been terrorizing outlying farms, and we fear they may soon attack the village itself. The villagers of Magre have taken up weapons, but they are not trained fighters. We need your men, and we need you to lead them. I can feel Mordak's foul touch on the hidden currents of the earth and air. He is due somewhere north of here. I would not say more than 2 days' ride. All right. I will do this for the village. Can you keep the mage off our backs? I will go stealthily with a handful of our best scouts and woodsmen. While you demonstrate against him and kill his creatures, I will try and defeat Mordak himself with magic at an unguarded moment. You shall be the right hand, and I the left. Aye, brother? Aye. Just make sure you're there when we need you. And we began rooting out a mage. Scenario 1 of a tale of two brothers. We have the tale of We have Arvath here, and he is our knight. Notice again he has that crown, which means he's essential on his little circle above his head here, indicator circle. And we have our initial troops. So I'm going to pause the game at this point, and I'm going to name everybody. And for you just jumping in on this Let's Play, I am naming all the units after viewers of the Jessa channel. If you'd like to have a unit named after you, provided this Let's Play is not already completed, then put your name down below, and I will do my best to fit you in if there are any available units. So I'm going to pause, and I'm going to name everybody, and then I'll let you know who's on the battlefield. Here you are in all your finery and glory. The first part of Jessa's army, ready to take over the world. We have Bentley, who's a footpad, and I specifically wanted Bentley to be a footpad because the footpads are, let me show you here. They are really good. Okay, this is nothing personal, Bentley. I just noticed this. These petty criminals. But they're tasked with any job that requires a great deal of running around. They're scouts, so, and they've got somewhat weak attacks, but they're very good for one of the most important aspects of the game, which is conquering villages, and that's what I primarily use them for, and then for backup if another unit gets stuck. And so Bentley, yes, Bentley's name is Bentley Ninja, and since this is, I see a sort of ninja stealthy, these characters are best at night, by the way, then, you know, that's why I wanted to name him a footpad. Let's see, who else do we have here? We have Sesame as a bow woman this time, and Derek is a spearman. W.P. Greeley is a horseman. Pinguino is a horseman. Josie is a horseman. Cavis is a horseman. Or I should say Josie's a horsewoman. Maxine, hi Maxine, is a footpad. And Venom is a spear woman, I believe. And Alan is a spearman. And Samalama is a spearwoman. So, there you go. There are the first troops named after Jessa channel viewers, and if you'd like to be named, have it named, put it in the comments below. I think I already said that. Okay, so the first thing to do is you'll notice that these houses here fly our flag, the red banner. That's the name of our group, the Red Banner. And over here, the blue flag is flown by the enemy. He has just 2 houses, so one of his main strategies, I think, is going to be able to get out and get some of these houses and maybe take ours. So the first thing we need to do is to get a horseman who moves very quickly. They move 9 moves. The footpad moves 7. Horseman's got some pretty good attack. Not great defense, though. Let's see if we can get a horseman. These 2 I just created in this turn, Maxine and W.P. Greeley, so they can't move yet. So I'm going to have you, Pinguino, head out and start working on getting these houses. And in fact, I'm going to undo that and just have you grab this house in 2 turns. And I'm also going to send out a spearman to hold that as well too. The spearman, I'll move you here in 2 turns. That's Derek. I tried to find a way to have the names of the units show up right underneath them, but as far as I can see, there's no way to do that. I mean, well, not your unit name. I haven't played with this set label thing. Let's see if that would work. Oh, I see. Huh. Who knew? Can I give everybody a label like that? That would be very helpful, actually. Can it be the same, different label? I guess it can. Well, there you go. Guess it's time to pause again and label everybody up. Be right back. Yay! Everyone is labeled up, as it were. And this is going to make it much easier for me, because sometimes I would forget who the units were. And though it shows it, for example, here's Derek, and it shows it over here, sometimes when battle was ensuing and things were getting a little bit nuts, I would sometimes forget. So it's really nice to have these labels. So now we learned something together. Pinguino is set to go here. Now, notice that the ball, the indicator ball over his head there is red. So that means his turn has been taken. Let's take Bentley. Bentley, I'm going to have you head over here. Lickety split, you're going to have to head through the river and grab that house. Way to go, Bentley. Oh gosh, did I just screw up? Oh, you guys, I just screwed up. Oh, part of me is like, re-record this, but no, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it on so you guys can see the mistake I made. I just labeled the tiles, not the actual unit. Oh, that sucks. You're about to see this as I move these units. You'll see. Venom, I'm going to have you move. Venom needs to, we need to also think about their defense. Remember, the tile that they're on will show Venom is better on hills, but there's no enemies over here at this point. So I'm going to have Venom and Samalama go over here, and you can see how their tiles sting. So I'm going to clear labels, and hopefully, and that'll take that away. And we'll just have to go back to the old-fashioned way of not knowing what the heck is going on. So I'm going to take 2 spearmen this way. I'm going to take all 3 of you this way. And let's get some horsemen moving heavy. I want 1 horseman to be covering the bridge. That's going to be you, Cavis, heading over here in 2 turns. Josie, I'd like you to protect these spearmen, staying close in front of them. And I'm going to take a bowman to shoot, try and force these people across the river, or at least not be able to cross this bridge. So I'm going to take you here, Sesame. And that's all the moves we can do. So let's end this turn. Oh boy. Oh, he's making some nasty stuff there. And everybody moves, and we are ready to go with our turn. So, did I have you moving up here? I didn't? Well, there you go. Great, we have 1 more house, and Bentley grabbed this house. Way to go, Bentley. Bentley, I'm gonna, well, nope, you can't move this turn. You are going to face the hordes over here, along with, Sesame, you'll be able to move in the next turn. Derek, continue forward. Good man. And these are moving too slow. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to have you guys move in a number of turns. Can I undo this too? Good. So I'm going to try and move you guys like 2 turns at a time. Moving you to here. Protected by the trees a little bit. Moving you to here in 1 turn. And moving Venom to here. Oh, forgot somebody. Alan, get in with the fray here. Go here. And I'm going to take WP Greeley out to protect. I want you here in 2 turns. How about here? Because I think another unit's going to be there. And we have Maxine, the footpad. Maxine, I want you to get to this house as soon as possible. So I'm going to move you here. To this village, I should say. And let's make some more units. Oh, let's not. Because we're broke. We only have 12 gold and the least expensive unit is 14 gold. So I think that's all we can do in this turn. These guys are going to start coming out, the enemy. And we have to find out, we have to kind of be prepared. We have Cavis bravely holding the bridge right here. And that's the end of our turn. Uh-oh. I knew it. Those nasty ghouls. And a couple of witches. And there's our turn-ending little thing there. Now, I want to explain something to you about the units. Let's pick Sesame here. Sesame is a neutral unit. Where does it say? Lawful unit. She's a lawful unit. Lawful units fight better during the day and worse at night. So you can imagine that these units, for example, this ghoul, is a chaotic unit. They fight better at night. So we don't want to engage them, if at all possible, at night. My goal is to get you, and I'm going to have you go this way. Sesame, I'm going to have you go here because I want you to get into tree cover as fast as possible. Let's get... We're going to need some help. So, Greeley, I want you to do your best to hold the bridge. And can we get you guys moved forward a little bit? Yes, we can. I'm going to have you, Josie, you've got a tough task ahead of you because you've got to attack fairly soon. And I want you to draw the fire of this vampire bat so that he leaves this unprotected, and we can have Maxine go around the backside and kill it. I mean, grab this village and then try and kill him. So I'm going to put you right here. That means that this vampire bat will come to here. Strategy, gentlemen, strategy. And I'm going to need you to hold your own. Venom, I'm going to move you forward. And actually, you know what? I take that back. I take that back. How far can this guy move? And you can move. Since this vampire bat right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show, whoops. I'm going to show, I'm going to collect this bat here, and I'm going to show how far he can move in one turn. So it looks like, let me try that again. Can I see enemy moves this way? No. Control V. So it's hard to tell. Control V. I'm also looking over here to see what terrain defense he has. I want to attack him on the tile where he has the least terrain defense. Looks like he can't move well in the trees. Wonderful. So I'm going to keep this original move right here because this vampire bat will be hampered in the trees. So how I determined that, once again, was I looked over here and I just moused over I had him selected, and then I moused over the different terrain trying to see what his terrain would be. This one here. I can also just go over here to his unit description and down here to terrain modifiers, and I can see, oh, I was incorrect. He has good defense on all terrains because he's flying, except for village. He's not as good in the village. So I'm gonna move. I want Josie to not move too far ahead of troops who can back her up. So I'm going to move her just here. There we go. So I've mentioned that I enjoy playing this game a great deal, and which I do. And I'm going to take you two spearmen up here. Despite no matter what the gender of the player is, to save myself getting a serious headache, I'm just going to say spearman or spear fighter or something. You know, I'll just use the man for lack, because it's what's over here. But women unite, etc., etc. So this is Bentley. I'm going to have him foot padded over here, doing the most dangerous of missions. But as you notice, you can see the footprints. If I take him this way, he's going to be on this side of the river with one of these ghouls possibly able to get to him. So I'm going to move him this way through the woods, if I can. To there. And he'll stay, a unit would have to cross a river in order to get to him. So let's recruit another unit. I need another horseman. Horsemen are the most important units in this particular scenario. And let's name that horseman. Who's up next? Ah, Val. From Val's Noisy Toys. She has a YouTube channel, Val's Noisy Toys. She's playing Skyrim. And she also does role play the same as I do. So hi, Val. You are now in the game. Um, and I think that's it for this turn. Let's end turn. Don't you dare! You evil old witch. Oh, the vampire bat totally... Oh, no, 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 no! Don't kill Cavis! Don't kill Cavis! Okay, so these... Oh, goodness. So the enemy did things I did not expect. As they tend to do. So, Cavis, you are wounded. Let's get you to help ASAP. I'm gonna withdraw you. And poor Sesame's over here looking mighty nervous. But we'll worry about you in a minute. If I can... Oh, I can't move you any farther. I need to get you out of here, Sesame, because you're kind of in danger right here. But that's okay, because Pinguino's going to come in to the rescue. But first of all, let's get Cavis out. Cavis is going to go back to the village. And we're going to have... Now, Spearman, W.P. Greeley here, has quite a good attack. He can do a wonderful melee charge. But we want to get these witches out of the way as soon as possible. So, and we want to kind of keep him from being surrounded by enemies and trying to kill him. So, let's charge her. This charge spear has a chance of doing 18 damage. It has 2 chances. Yes! Yes! Wow! W.P. Greeley, that was awesome! Great! Okay, I didn't expect that. 2 hits and they're down. And I'm going to try and do the same here for this witch because they're pretty dangerous. Actually, I take that back. This ghoul is an undead and he's nasty. He poisons. So, boy, we're going to do this. Pinguino, or I should say Piguino. I can't pronounce your name. I'm just going to call you the Penguin. So, Penguin, go over here. And I want you to do a spear charge, but there's a good chance you're going to get poisoned. And then we'll have to pull you back. Arvith says, I hear these creatures are nigh immune to our weapons. Let us see. And so, let's see. Oh, no poison, no poison, kill it. Oh, no. Oh, Penguin, you're poisoned. Say that a couple times fast. And now that you're poisoned, these other places might try. But you did a good job. You got this down to 7 hit points. Okay, so, coming over here. And I'm going to end the episode after this turn. I do get into this so much that I tend to forget. I tend to forget and the episodes go a little bit long. Maxine, I want you to go and grab this so that we can start to create more units. Excellent job, Maxine. And the spearmen, can I get both of you over there? I can. So I'm going to have these spearmen work hard on this enemy, and I'm going to use a javelin, which means that he doesn't get a chance to attack back. As well, it didn't do any damage, but what the heck, we can at least kind of... We'll do a javelin here too. Samalama, go for it. Make me proud. Yay, 4 points. Well, it's better than nothing. And, Josie, I want you to finish off this vampire bat with a serious spear charge. Come on, Josie. Come on, Josie. Okay, Josie, we'll have to talk. Later. That was embarrassing. This spearman is too far away. Venom, you're too far away to do any damage to this vampire bat, so I'm going to bring you to here. So you'll be at least be defended. And I'm going to bring Alan. Alan's like, let me in the fight, let me in the fight. And I'm sorry, Alan, you're going to be back here. And we also have another new horseman out. Hey, Val, let's get you. I'd like to get you here in 2 turns. But I don't know if it's going to happen. So I'm going to take you here. I think. Yeah, I think. What I'm trying to do is to keep them from taking these houses. I mean, I keep saying houses, these villages. Okay, we have 11 gold, so we have nothing else that we can do on this turn. So let's watch and see if the enemy, what the enemy will do. No, don't kill Penguin. Oh no! Oh no! No! Get off my horseman! Oh my gosh, no, don't double team my horseman. Oh, we have our first death. A moment of silence for Senor Pinguino. Okay, that's enough of that. Back to the battle. So we're in, Sesame's like, oh, shoot. Things are looking a bit rough right now. I'd better get to some help here. Sesame, you have a lot of defense. Which do you oh, but you have 60 defense in a village, so let me take you to this village. And let me have you charge this guy here. Val, I want you to do a straight-on charge. And didn't I say I was going to end after this turn? Yay, Val! And Val, look, you're now on the screen as a character here. You're saying that was not so hard because we had heard that these ghouls were very difficult to fight. And I'm actually going to stop the episode right here with this sign of victory going on with Val valiantly valing on her horse. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below and encourage me. Thumbs up for having all of these awesome Jessa Channel viewers kicking butt. Once again, another moment of silence for Senor Pinguino. And if you loved what you saw, join the party, the ever-growing party, and subscribe. I'll see you back here in the land of Wesnoth in the next episode. Once again, remember you can get this game, this completely free open source game at wesnoth.org. Thanks as always for watching. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.